Okay, team, so one of my favorite and most effective ways of using Chart Prime to identify tops and bottoms is using their candlestick pattern indicator. Now again, Chart Prime is an indicator service. It's a premium indicator service using TradingView, and TradingView is a multifaceted platform. It allows you to look at stocks, look at crypto, look at futures markets, look at all these different markets, and so you can use Chart Prime indicators on a number of different markets fairly easily. Now, my personal preference with Chart Prime is using them on the SPY or the S&P 500. I think that is the most effective way to use them for my specific style of trading. And just to start this off a little bit, again, we can start off looking at their candlestick pattern indicator. Now what this does, as you can see here, is this identifies bearish or bullish candlestick patterns. Now I can't guarantee this is going to make you money, but this can certainly help add another kind of tool to your toolbox in trading. And let me show you why. Now if you look at this example here on the SPY, you can see Chart Prime accurately identified two bearish engulfing patterns right next to each other. Now a bearish engulfing pattern or a bearish engulfing candlestick is when the next candlestick, which is a different directional candlestick, completely engulfs the previous one. And so you can see this bearish engulfing candle here. It's much larger than this previous green candle. Again, this red candle here is much larger than this previous green one. Now, when you're simply looking at charts, you might be able to learn these type of candlestick patterns and identify them, but Chart Prime is going to make it so much easier on you in identifying these patterns. Now, again, we got the double bearish engulfing pattern, and then boom, we get this really nice drop. And you'll see this happen very, very often in the market. Here is another double bearish engulfing pattern, and then boom, you get a nice little follow through. And that makes this incredibly effective at predicting tops and bottoms. And it doesn't always necessarily have to be double candlestick patterns. Again, you can see a great example of this. And I do find that this works a little bit better on the bear side. On the downside, it works the best, in my opinion, at predicting tops more than bottoms. But again, here's a bearish engulfing pattern, and then boom, you get a follow through. Now, do I think you should use this standalone in your predictions? No, I don't think you should just base purely off of just this one indicator on Chart Prime. But as you can see here at this bottom, bullish engulfing, we get a bounce. Bullish engulfing, we get a bounce. And so it can be very, very accurate. Now, with that said, let's look at more about what this indicator service can do. So to add a little bit more depth to this indicator service, what I like to do is I like to go to their indicators here, and I like adding the market oracle. Now, this is a multifaceted indicator service here. So this tells you, what the predictive algorithm is saying for the next future movement. And it can be right and it can be wrong. But when you use this in conjunction with each other, again, they can just be incredibly powerful. And so just to give you some examples, when you see this blue line here for the market oracle, and it might take a little while to set up, using this, you can see it has a predictive algorithm. So this is basically saying, hey, we predict that the market is going to go up or down based off of our indicators and services. You can also see, if you zoom out, that it automatically documents support or resistance. But again, just to look at the accuracy short term, if you combine the predictive algorithm here with this possible reversal up, as well as this bullish engulfing candle, you can see we get a really nice follow through upward move. Once it gave us this signal, over the next like 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, really, we had this nice upward action. You can even see that the reversal down indicator mixed with the bearish engulfing candle accurately predicted the drop we got after that. So again, these two were pretty close to each other, and then again, you get another nice little drop back down. Again, possible reversal up. Over the next 20 to 30 minutes, we do get another bounce. And so you can see how accurate these are when you're just combining them with each other. Again, possible reversal down. Over the next couple minutes, we got mostly bear action. Now we got a little bit of a bounce, but still you can kind of see the value in identifying some of this sentiment using Chart Prime's indicators. Looking at this bottom here, just like I said with the previous example, while this one might have been wrong, we got a double bullish engulfing and a bullish hammer candle right next to each other. And so again, what happens after that? We actually don't break that low anymore, and we continue to move up until the next predictive algorithm says it's going to move down. And so again, like I said, I can't predict everything here. It's not going to be right 100% of the time. Nothing is in trading. But for me as a scalper and for me as a short-term day trader, this thing can work exceptionally well if you mix it with your other, trading strategies. If you mix it with your other, technical trading identifiers and stuff like that, it could just be really, really powerful. Another way I use this service is I use this beautiful indicator right here that works really, really well. I can't remember what this thing is called. I believe I'll have to look up to see exactly what this thing is called, but one of the things I use, number one, is when you can just scroll through a specific chart, you can just see how accurate this thing is. What's really impressive is like, look, bearish engulfing, drops, bearish engulfing, drops, possible reversal up, and we have this nice little signal on the bottom here. We get a huge bounce, possible reversal down, and while we don't get a big drop, we do get some bearish action moving forward. And so possible reversal up, we get some nice follow through up, possible reversal down, we do get a drop here. And so again, this is a gap up the next day, possible reversal down, we get a nice drop, and it's not right 100% of the time, but you can kind of see how powerful this thing is at identifying momentum and identifying specific strategies. What I like to do is I like to put this side by side. I like to put one clear chart up just like this, and then one normal chart up. So one chart has the identifiers attached to it and one chart doesn't. So I can kind of read the price action on the right side and then see where the potential momentum might be on the left side. Now, remember, Chart Prime does hold classes pretty consistently in the market. I'm pretty sure they do kind of like a brainstorming session every Wednesday for you to take advantage of. They'll also give you some free classes if you sign up, and they did a class with me, and it was hours long, and it was incredibly valuable. And so again, if you want to check that out, we'll include the link to their description, to their Discord in the description below. Again, be sure to check it out. It definitely holds value, especially if you're signing up for Chart Prime. But just to give you some more info, this is how I trade. I like having one side next to the other so I can look at the normal price action on the right, but then I can also see where things might potentially be heading on the left. And again, it's just very, very useful in identifying the momentum we get in markets. You can see here it's signaling a possible reversal down as we speak, and we'll see if it works, but it was right about the last possible reversal up. Just to give you some examples, Chart Prime right here literally predicted the reversal up that we were going to get right here at the opening bell. It said, hey, we're probably going to get a reversal up, and then boom, we get this nice follow through bounce, possible reversal down right here, and then we get this nice follow through drop. And so again, just in terms of identifying momentum, it can just be really, really powerful. Anyways, team, that's it for this one. Remember, this is just a small percentage of the overall tools that Chart Prime has. They also have a really nice oscillator that is incredibly useful. You can see here, they can show you the different correlations between things going on in the market, like how much the SPY or S&P 500 is correlated with the dollar index, Bitcoin correlation, all that good stuff right here. And so there's a ton of useful things to check out. And if you want more info, check out the link in the description. They are a sponsor of mine, but I certainly use this for my trading to find an edge in the market. And so again, check them out and be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Stay safe in the market, guys.